Welcome, Anyfin fam. This is kind of just a quick jump up live. Um, I'll start slow, wait till some folks pour in here. I just wanted to come on. First of all, I want to thank all the veterans for their service. Today is Veterans Day in the United States. So start off with that. There's Jack Katz and Bass. Welcome in. Reason I wanted to come up tonight was just like a quick chat. We got things have developed quickly. We got what do they call it? Monetized or whatever it's called. At the first rung of 3,000 views. So that's pretty cool. We got to that level. I filled out everything. I spent a lot of time the last day or so getting all the accounts set up. So we got that out there now. Hey, hapless Jack Katz and Bass. So I just wanted to come on and tell everybody that, we are officially monetized, whatever that means. Richard Jarvis, Daniel Berry, welcome in, guys. Appreciate everyone popping up. I'm only going to be on maybe an hour tops. There's Tammy and Ray. Hey. Yeah, thanks, Jack Katz. So that's what we're doing. We got monetized. I put out some memberships. I tried to keep the price down, and I wanted to come on to make sure I don't have any memberships in other channels. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have it. And I don't want people to feel like they have to get it in our channel. You get treated the same. Nothing will change if you don't have a membership. But I did add some because I think they're kind of cool. And what I'm kind of really interested in doing, like we have 3 levels, 99 cents a month for the minnows. And that's just like the loyalty badge. So it's like, when you're chatting, I know you're there. But you have to pick certain things that come with this. This is just like the business side of YouTube. And whatever you pick, you can't take away. So obviously, I don't want to like kill myself and get too much out. I want to start easy and add things to this. So the second level is Chubs, like Creek Chubs. And that's early access to videos, shout outs in the videos, photo and status updates just for you guys, which for a fishing channel can be very valuable. You can see where I'm fishing, when I'm fishing, instead of waiting 2 weeks later. I'm gonna tell you right where I'm fishing. Member only live streams. We'll have some member only live streams where it's a more select crew and we can have better non-distracted discussion. And then the sharks, same, they all build upon each other. Is the last one, and that's $4.99. I don't expect anyone to actually get this, but if they did, I would be doing a video once a month just for the sharks, and that video would be based on what you want to see. So that could be like outtakes, funny stuff like that. But it could also be like, show me how you catch catfish, show me how you catch sunfish, show me how you microfish, and I'm going to make a specific video for just for the sharks. So that's what I wanted to come on and tell you that. That's it. Let me read chat. I saw Jack Katz and Bass. Today we didn't fish. Well, Kev fished with a friend. Lyle and I went out hunting, and there's going to be a video on it. I don't want to spoil the fun, but yeah, it was a good day. Tomorrow we are going out. We're going to go up into the Pocono Mountains, so like an hour and a half drive, and hit some lakes and creeks, multi-species type day. There's Ken. What's up, buddy? You're right behind me, buddy. I know Ken's real close to monetization. So yeah, if you're into helping people with playlists and you want to do anything like that, I know Ken is real close. And Tammy from Mom and Son Train Railfins is right around 1,000 subs. So I know they're trying to hit 1,000. I mean, they're real close. There he is. Ken said he's 75 hours away, or 75 watch time hours away. And Tammy said we're 5 away. All right. There's Bud Files. What's going on, Bud Files? Yeah, I had mixed feelings with Tammy said, great idea. Lots have done that. You'll be surprised you will get memberships. You deserve it. I just have like a weird, a lot of people tend to get like, I don't want to sound like I don't know how to like say this, but a lot of people live beyond their means and they mean well. And I just don't want to see people do that, you know. Um, if it, but at the same time, there's people that, you know, I'm always struggling for money. Not that I'm poor, but it's a struggle every day. So I always think from my point of view, but I'm sure there's people out there that are like, that's nothing to them. You know, to me, it's something. And to other people that are like, I don't want to be charging things and I don't want somebody to feel like they have to. So I hesitated. Jack said he lost a good one on Chatterbait yesterday. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't even know what we're going to use tomorrow for bait. I really haven't thought about it, but we do have, I have the minnow traps in. If you guys were on that failure of a live the other day when I was trying to catch bait, we did throw the minnow trap in and we've got like 100, we've got like 100 chubs. So we're not going to use all of them, but we're going to probably take 20 and fish. There's Chad Thomason. Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, thank you, Bud Files. A lot of you guys were huge helpers in getting us there. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so that's their plan tomorrow. Next Monday and Tuesday, I'll be live again, just myself in the morning before work down at Lock Ash Reservoir, trout and carp fishing. Tuesday night, they stock near me. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Kevin and I, or at least I will, probably Kevin. I don't like to speak for him because I want him to do it if he wants and not like he has to. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be live for an hour in the morning trout fishing at Green Lane Reservoir. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to put you on, Ken, before I forget. I'm going to log you up here tonight. You must have like just started late in the year because your live's going to like packed with people, man. You're going to blow it out of the water. Yeah, Tammy. No, yeah, I don't want to pressure anybody. Let's see, Richard Jarvis. Thank you, Richard Jarvis is always helping out. He's been one of the earliest supporters on my channel, and just you know, all the time supporting us, and one of the best moderators out there. Catch up on chat. There you go. Richard's already way ahead of me. He's already dropping the links for memberships. I don't even know where they are. I got to figure all that out. I was playing with it tonight and I got as far as the emojis and it looks like I have to design an emoji or something. So I'm not sure how to do that yet. I do live with an artist, which doesn't like to actually show anyone her art, but she's very good. So I'm going to try to pressure her into doing the emojis. What are you guys up to? It doesn't have to be fishing, but what are you guys up to this weekend? Hooks and hammocks. You know what? Now I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I can add the moderators. Hooks and hammocks needs one. Welcome in, bud. Thanks for coming in. There's John and Lindia, Smallwater Charters. Welcome in. M Bar, hello there. Ken, I feel like every video I watch of yours, you're like going to or coming from one of those reptile shows. And I remember your video, you said you weren't going to go over 50, but there you are. You're going to another show. Got a Blade GHI clown female. Jack, I need to give Jack Katz a wrench too. Let me add him. There we go. Storage Bandits. Yes, yes. Thank you to all the veterans. Tim said, I just found out I have to work a few hours, but hopefully getting some trout fishing in the afternoon. Awesome, man. Yeah, welcome in, Tim. I don't know if I saw you pop in earlier. Man, it's going to be an awesome hunting video coming out. It was just small game, but there's like, I don't know if you guys know who Meat Eater is, but Meat Eaters did this like squirrel episode. And when we got home from squirrel hunting, I texted my best friend and I said, man, we got a Meat Eater quality video coming out. You're just lucky, when you're out hunting all day, you can't run the camera the whole time. And a lot of times we'll do like time lapse and we'll just run the time lapse and we miss a lot of the stuff then, you can't see it. But this one, this hunt was awesome. And it was just like textbook. I was shocked it actually worked. It was one of if you ever do like any stalking of like whitetail deer or something, 99% of the time it fails. But this was pretty insane for a squirrel and it worked. Jack said, I'll be trout and smallmouth fishing next week in Oklahoma. That's awesome. Tammy, when we put that short out today, I said, we're gonna get demonetized before we're even monetized. I looked at that. I deleted about 6 of them because I wanted to make sure there was no what do they call it, liquids or something like that. I'm so nervous putting that stuff out, and I always try to like point out when we do that stuff to like let people know, like, I always say we're making food because that's how it is to me. Like my kids know where food comes from, so I'm always like, all right, guys, discretion. There's going to be, the processing of real food here. Yo, there's Boxcar Jerry. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. I know Jerry's got the membership. I got to do my member only, or not my member only, but like my membership video. Maybe I can tie this thing to that. I don't know. Where you talk about your memberships, but I did kind of cover it. John's going fishing. Yeah. Go figure, right? All right, John. I don't want to mess your stream of consciousness up for your editing. I know how you are. I'm the same way. You got to, like, once you start, you go to bed or you stop. It's a whole different thought process after that. Who did I miss? I missed Brandon coming in. There's Brandon Outdoor Adventures. Welcome in. Welcome in. So Jerry have some special emoji secrets? Yeah, I mean, I read it once. I'll go back and read it twice. I can figure it out. Yep. There's hunting and stuff with J&J. Welcome in. Just chatting about membership. Started that whole nonsense today. It looks like everything was approved. It said I'm a member now or whatever they call it. So I guess we just wait. I have to learn like where you actually see all that stuff. I set the account up. It looks like that was approved. So any day now, I'm going to get a free cup of coffee from YouTube, or maybe I'll have enough to like buy worms even. I don't know. But it's pretty exciting. It's cool. Oh, awesome. Tammy's connecting to a few. If you guys don't have Mom and Son Train Rail fans, they are like, I think she said 7 subs away from 1,000. They're real close. So hit them up. And that goes for everybody. Connect everyone. We have such an awesome group of channels that come into our lives. Really cool. I'm not going to stay on too much longer, guys. If you got anything you want to talk about, let me know what you guys are up to. You got any videos coming out you want to talk about? Feel free to, drop your links. You got ideas on membership, like what you'd want to see. Like I was thinking, since you're going to do some member only live, like what content would you do on a member only live that you wouldn't do on a regular live? I'm not sure. I'm just, Tammy said, you'd be surprised. You can always do a coffee link too. A lot of our guys that have it on. That's awesome. Yeah. It's like, there's Will over in the UK, to his channel, he sings songs and you ain't getting a song from me. I don't know what I can do, but I mean, I am a licensed fishing guide. So I think that's kind of what I'm going to stick to, is like I can give some pretty good advice on fishing. Um, and I'm pretty good thinking outside the box too with fishing. Um, so I'm going to try to like keep a lot of it that way, but I also want to make sure I have something that I'm able to give back. And the shout outs, I'm going to have fun with that. I do a lot of time lapse in my videos, so I can definitely do some shout outs and put some icons and like advertisements right in our videos. That wouldn't take anything away from the video, and you get pretty good, people would see your channel come up. I think that I'm kind of looking forward to that. Yeah, tips videos, like fishing tips, and specifically, that's kind of what I was gonna try to do, and that's why I put the polls in some the I think it's the Chubs. I put the polls in, so I can kind of get an idea of tips that people are looking for, and then I can start putting out content, and maybe even some member only content. Um, Especially with stocking, trout stockings where you don't want to burn out a spot. I can definitely do a little bit more of that and put you on fish, and maybe even do some of the stuff that I've seen other channels do where, you show me a body of water, I look up the map and I tell you where I would, never have fished there, where I would go, just to limit water basically. I can probably cross out 80% of the water and give you 20% to go fish, something like that. How to videos with the boys. Oh, there we go. Tammy, let me go look. M Bar said Tammy's there. Let me go look. Yep, 1K. Says 1K. You did it. Now let's if you haven't subbed, if you haven't subbed, go over and sub. We got to pad that a little bit. You know how YouTube is. It goes up and go down, and that's sweet. I'm so happy for you guys. Yeah, that's awesome. Ray's gonna love it. I love those videos with Ray's smile and his train apparel. I like the non-train shirt though. I thought that was really cool. There's like a throw rug that looks like that Lyle wanted for the longest time, and I can't find now. But it's like maybe 3 foot, 4 foot diameter rug, and it looks like it's just a hole in the ground. It's one of those like special effects. Yeah, we just pulled the car in the garage, as they say, Tammy. Yeah, 3D shirts. That's what it is. That's awesome. I was all into the 3D stuff when the boys were younger. I think I like it more than they do. Yeah, I don't know. I got too much else to talk about. What's coming up? I told you like that this week. Definitely going to have the video next week, unless something crazy happens tomorrow. It's probably going to be a compilation of hunting and then fishing. But if something crazy happens, I'll have to split it up. But I'm trying not to put more than one video out a week, long format, unless it's like very short and to a specific point, like how to do something. I'm going to try to keep it like one video on Fridays and then do maybe more lives where I can be more reactive. But after that, after Thanksgiving, I've got 4 days off with Lyle for buck season. So I'm thinking we're definitely going to record and make some video of the whole buck hunt. But I think I'm going to go live each day from the blind, but like late morning, like before we come in for lunch. That way we're not scaring everything away. We'll still try to be quiet. Hey, Glacier Shark, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for coming in. That's awesome. Congrats, Ray. That's so cool. Glacier, mom and son just hit 1,000 subs. So they're pretty excited right now. So yeah, my idea was we'll do a live chat, like maybe an hour, from the deer blind the last hour before we come in for hunting. Because at night, I think I'm going to be, I don't want to invite myself, but I think I'm going to be staying with my parents, Lyle's grandparents, at least a couple of those nights, because we're going to be hunting real close to where they are in the Poconos. We might get a hotel a couple of nights too. So I don't want to be sitting there doing a live in their house. So I'm thinking the live will do right around lunchtime. And you never know, you might even see a deer get taken down. You never know, we were hunting. But we'll wait till right before we're going to come in for lunch, and we'll make a little bit more noise in the blind. I'll turn the camera on, and then I'll give you kind of like an update. Hopefully we'll have a nice view. We should. And I'll just give you an update of what we've seen, and how the hunt's going, and just chat. Tagged out, man. Season's over already for you. I was out today, and I was out deer hunting today in the afternoon. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, do I take a buck? I know you're tagged out from salmon, I'm sure, but tagged out for a buck. I'm thinking, do I take one? I had one shot. I'm like, nah. Awesome. Go shoot that video. Shoot that video when he's all hoppity. That's the best time to do it. Glacier says sells bear tags, but no more deer. Hey, there's Taco. What's up, buddy boy? What's going on, man? Glacier. Lyle loves hunting, and let me tell you, with the gun, he is a sniper. This is his first year hunting, and he's killed, and he has not missed a shot yet. I missed 2 shots today. Like, I miss a lot. I get a lot, but I miss a lot. I take some running shots, but he is a sniper, this kid. But he is not a quiet guy in the woods. He's not the quietest kid in the woods. And he breathes loud, chooses whatever he's chewing loud. Everything's loud. So we need a real dumb deer. So we've been only doing archery, and we're on the ground. So you got scent and all that stuff. So it's tough. So going up in the, we're still going to be in a blind, but we're going to be using a 30-30 with a scope. So that should really help. Hopefully we'll be able to shoot a deer at 60 yards and be okay. But so he might have a little trouble, but you know what? Most of all, and he gets really cold. He has a lot of trouble keeping his body temp, and here you have to have the buck to be legal has to have 3 points to one side, which is not a small buck, especially where we hunt. I mean, it's not an easy thing to get. But he's looking forward to just going up there. He keeps joking that he's taking the channel over because he keeps sneaking in hunting videos. Yeah, we've got some stuff, but it's a matter of getting stuff that he's comfortable with. He's got that sensitivity stuff with fabrics and things. But yeah, definitely going to bring a big blanket. And I told him, I said, like, we have the blind, the air comes through it pretty cool. So it doesn't really keep you much warmer than not having the blind. But what you can do is you can lay down on the ground. So I've got a 40 below sleeping bag. I said, I'm going to bring that. And that way, if you get cold, you can lay down on the ground in there. I'll sit up watching, and you can get down on the ground and warm up.
Bye. We're going to Urban Air.
You're going to Urban Air. It's 7:30.
This is at 9.
This kid's going to Urban Air right now, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Just telling them that we put out memberships. For $4.99 a month, you get to rent this kid overnight free. Free guiding service. He'll take you out on whatever water you want and show you how to snag a fish.
Snag him. Goodbye.
Have fun. Kid never stops. He never stops. And he's going back to the jumping. It's like an indoor trampoline park. It's a good way to break an ankle. Glacier, what kind of do you have? You don't have deer up there, right? Or do you have like do you have those like Sitka deer or something up there? We're hunting whitetails. You probably know, but we hunt whitetails here. But I know there's like some, is it Sitka? There's some weird type of deer that's like down south of us. And then muleys are out west. And then I think there's even blacktails out west. Good night, Richard. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you. I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm ready for bed. It's only 7:30 and I'm ready for bed. Blacktail. Okay. Nice. Um, is tomorrow one of the Sunday hunts, Tim? I don't want to say that too loud. I don't want Lyle hearing me. Could start a fight. We might do a live tomorrow. We're going to go up. I'm going to be at the lake near my parents' place for a little bit. We might go live there. Oh, dang. I didn't realize that, Tim. Man, maybe I will get out there in the morning. There's Nolan. Welcome in, bud. There's Mission Discover. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize you had blacktail. Huh. Yeah, you know, those island deer, whatever they are. They were like, I think they were transported there and then, you know, procreated successfully. What are you up to this weekend, Nolan? Stuck working? Anyone in here doing the Sunfish King tournament? That's going to start up soon. Guess that's the other thing. I was saying buck season's coming up, so we're going to be doing 4 days of lives with buck hunting. And then right after that is actually the same time of that starts Sunfish King Winter League, 10 weeks of that. Nice. Nice. Would you go trout fishing or multi-species or what type of fish were you after? And did you have any luck? I think this is the first time I went live in a while, like right on my desktop. And the format looks different. I usually go on my phone and then like I share it over. And it actually looks different for some reason. 4 fish and 4 species. Nice. Greenie, bluegill, bass, and a brown trout. Was it a wild brown? I'm trying to figure out where you were. I think I might know if it was a wild. Yeah, Glacier with the species, right? I think same thing with Wild Japan. They don't have any. They don't have a chance. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Stocked. Okay. Kevin went over to the place with 2 lakes and a creek connecting them today, and he spent like 10 minutes there and called it. He got there, and then his buddy, he was hoping to like have a play date or something, and buddy came free like as soon as he got there with his mom. So they came back home and they were, I don't know what they were doing. They fished at the Unami tonight. They did good over the Unami, some smallies and sunfish. And they had a good night over there. Nothing huge though. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, Glacier. It stinks for the guys that are like just ruled out because they don't have the species there. That really stinks. No sturgeon either. Yeah, that for us, there's some of the species we don't have, but obviously we got plenty. So, but it will make us change up our game plan. Like we'll need quality fish, whereas we just went running around caught as many weird species as we could, and we have so many here within a pretty quick diameter. I was able to go like an hour from here in any direction and get a really good mix of fish. Hey, Wendy, welcome in. Say hi to Stuart for me. Yeah, all's well. All's well. Just I started doing the membership things on the page, and I started playing with it, and I got to the end of it, and I guess I just put it right on up. I thought there'd be more to it and more back and forth, but I was just like, oh, what the heck? And then I just felt like I wanted to come on and make sure. I certainly don't want to make people feel like they have to do anything. And if they choose not to and can't or don't want to, and like I said, I'm not a member in anybody's channel either yet. I just, I don't have money to throw away, and it's easy to dollar here, dollar there, dollar. It adds up. So I get it. So most importantly, I wanted to make sure everyone knows. If you don't, I have no hard feelings. It doesn't matter to me at all. It's just something to put out there. And I'm really interested in doing like different type of rewards for the different memberships, and like maybe putting out different type of content, like more behind the scenes stuff where I don't have to worry about maybe not editing as much, just kind of keep it more real. But we'll see. Glacier said I had fun with it last year because it wasn't about taking the prize, just enjoyed. Yeah, Glacier, I would do it, man. Do you have any species up there that you can do? Like, I would have fun with it, man, because I'll tell you, it's like a really good thing for the channel. It helped us out anyway. I mean, just catch 50 halibut and like submit it, each one, like submit it as a walleye or whatever, and let them deny it, and just do one short after another. Like, oh, I got this brown trout and be another halibut. Oh, I got this walleye and it's another halibut. And just keep putting them out there, man. It would be hilarious. My last short was from there. Apparently, that was the only third trout all day. Huh. Were you down near where I might work? Do you know where I work? Just stocked a couple weeks ago. I mean, very little is caught there. Very little. I'm going to be there Monday, Tuesday. Cutthroats and some rainbows. I work near Ambler. Well, I work at home, but I'm supposed to be in my office every Monday and Tuesday till they lay me off. That's the other reason I got the memberships, because you know what? If I do get laid off soon, and I am getting laid off, but there's other jobs and things opening that I can apply for. So I may try to make a move. Otherwise, I will be laid off. I think I'm like 8 months away from it. So I figured if I get laid off and like I can't get another job or whatever, at least I got something, right? I can go fish 8 hours a day. Like, I will just carry that camera out, wake up, go fishing, cut fish for dinner. I'll just run the camera live, and it'll be a good show. I'm not saying I'm going to be doing it just to grab money and monetization. It'll be real. I'll probably get demonetized real quick, actually. But we eat a lot of game. Look, people talk about mercury levels, and I say, man, if I die from mercury because I caught too many fish, so be it. It's better than GMOs and everything else. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm telling you, Mission, the biggest bass, I didn't land it, the biggest bass I ever hooked into, and it was well over 7, because we caught one that was around 7 by like multiple people's estimates. I caught one much bigger, so it had to be close to 10 on that lake. It was the only time we put our canoe over there, and we were just drifting. I don't remember what I had for bait, probably like a worm or something, because we were going for perch. And we were just drifting, and the rod went off, and this thing was massive. I thought I got video of it, but my GoPro was like down, so all you can hear me is me talking, and it's like my lap. I was devastated because I had it on for like 2 minutes, and it jumped next to the boat. I mean, it was a massive largemouth. It looked like one of those Florida bass. And I've caught a few bass there, but nothing huge, like all 2-pound tops. But this thing was a monster. And then the park ranger told me like the state record came out. I guess the former state record or whatever had come out of there at one time. I think I saw that. I think maybe I missed that. Glacier said they have glaciers up in Alaska. He has cutthroats and some rainbow. Okay. Mostly it's steelhead we have in this river, but it's a mission to get there in winter. Hey, there's Big Matt. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. It was the state record Smalley. Wow, that's crazy. I don't even know if I even caught a Smalley out of there. Tales Told in the Dark, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I had a thought in my head. I forget what it was. I think I was reading Glacier's comment. Oh, Steelhead. Yeah. We were supposed to be up in New York this weekend, but I couldn't get off from work. I should just go, right? I'm going to get laid off anyway. But I'm going to, we're going to do a Steelhead trip as soon as possible. So maybe the following weekend, we're going to go up to New York. I owe Kevin a day off from school because he's got good attendance. And that's a deal we've made from the past. As long as he's going to school, we'll pull him out a day here or there. So I owe him. We were going to do, we've done the last 3 years, we've gone up for salmon up in Salmon River. But this year we wanted to try a little different and go up later for Steelies. So that's our next big trip. If it happens, I mean, now's the time to get up there. But you know how work is. They're like, yeah, you're not going. Which is funny because I wanted to go last week too, and then I couldn't get off, and then I came in Monday and like half the crew called out sick anyway. It's like I should have just called out. But I'm like convinced if I'm up in New York and I call out, they'll see like where I am when I call out or something, and they'll be like, "Why are you calling out from New York?" Gotcha, man. Have you ever caught a Smalley in there, Mission? I don't think I've ever caught a smallmouth bass in there at all. That's really, I don't know. It's a little suspect. Right. Something's not right there, man. State record smallmouth bass. And I fish there pretty often, and I fish that creek. And you'd think there'd be some in that little creek, and there's nothing. Never caught a Smalley in that creek that I can remember. Glacier said, headline, woman dies in Elkatac, Arizona. Man, I know where in Sleep Mute they had a moose get stuck on the playground swing one time. That was about the craziest thing that I heard of up there. But I guess you know what? I don't know if I probably didn't say any of this to you guys, but we were out mountain biking up in Green Lane Reservoir, right at dark, just turned their lights on, but you could still kind of see. And I was riding with Kev, and I came around a corner, and there was a buck on the trail. And you know how animals sometimes get a chase instinct? Well, it's rut here. This thing put its head down and came at me full speed and turned off like right before I was going to slam into this thing. It's the second time. I got charged when I was like probably Kevin's age when I was a kid, which was dumb. I was in Valley Forge, and my parents used to let me wander around, I guess. But I remember hiding behind a log, and there was a buck, and I was going to see how close it could get to me. I got it within like 5 feet of me, and then it freaked out and like acted like it was going to charge. It like false charged me and then took off. That was my excitement. Perch, crappie, sunfish, pickerel, trout, largies. Yeah, same. Maybe they had stocked them or something. I don't know. One just got that big, but that's really weird. You'd think you'd have some type of like a population of small ones if somebody was going to catch a state record there. And I know there's a lot of perch at Beltsville, but I caught a huge. I haven't caught. Well, no, I do catch a lot of ice fishing up there, I guess, but I haven't caught that many perch up there. I'm like proving myself wrong now. And then I caught one that was like 4 pounds one time up there. So I guess that's exactly where I was going with that point, Nolan. Yeah, it may have eaten all the others, and then nominally. I'm such a skeptic. It's bad. Well, I think I'm going to hop down, guys. I appreciate everyone on here. Anyone got any lives tonight that's in their crew right here, or they know anyone they want to put out there? Otherwise, I'm going to go upstairs and going up the mountains, probably sunrise. I know Kevin's going to come into my room at 5 in the morning and wake me up. So I'm going to miss these days, they say, but he's going to wake me up at 5 a.m. I'm going to hop in the car. We're going to drive an hour up into the Poconos, and we're going to fish Beltsville Lake tomorrow and a couple of the other lakes and creeks in that area. So I'm going to take all the rods. I'm going to have like 10 rods because there's stripers in there. There's trout in there. There's bass. There's pickerel, perch. So I'm going to take everything up with me. And now we actually have minnows. So I'm going to do like trout head jigs with the minnows on it. So yeah, should be a fun day. So watch for me to pop up live. But I appreciate everybody coming in. Like I said, just kind of wanted to, say that why we did the memberships and, the fact that people don't sign up. I don't want anyone to feel obligated at all. So I was really hesitant to even do it, but what the heck, right? I will have fun. Peace out, guys. Catch you on the next one. Have a good night. Have a good night weekend. Tammy, go film that. Look, she's gone. She's probably already filming that thing with Ray. Ray's all pumped up. They just hit 1,000. That's awesome. I'm going to go see if they're live. If not, I'm going upstairs. Have a good night. How do I get out of here? It's at the bottom.